He seems to have an innate sense of where the winning line is.
Precious Stone wins for Conor King.
He might ride a winner in the Galway Festival, and yet he comes in the following days if nothing has happened.
Only money. He's out in front under Conor King.
His first festival win here. What a kid he is.
He's a very down-to-earth guy. He's very mannerly, correct, polite.
One of the young finds of the year.
He's a young lad from North Cork going places. Young Conor King, polished as you like for a young man.
It's been a busy year for 17-year-old Conor King, and it looks like getting a whole lot busier. Not only will he continue to pursue his racing career, but in 2014 he also sits his leaving cert. A national champion on the pony racing scene, Conor is current favourite for this year's Champion Apprentice title.
I'm not from a horsey background, but I got into the ponies. I started going to a riding school in Mallow there called Eden Hill. Just went from there then to the pony club and pony racing then when I was 10 or 11.
But up on the outside then coming with another challenge is Molly Dream and Minnie May settles it down inside the difference, and Minnie May on the outside comes up. Minnie May and Conor.
His whole focus, I suppose, has always been the riding. I mean, he's played lots of other sports, and he's enjoyed them all. But always the ponies come first, really.
Since he's been about 11 years of age, he's been going down to Mike Lee and Billy Lee's Forest Place below in Ballingarry. It's about 20 miles down the road, and he spent all his summer holidays and days off and weekends down there, and they taught him loads down there. So
I suppose he was going racing with them, and he could see the other side of it, and he would be delighted even to walk the horse around the parade ring, and then, so then to actually be riding, I suppose it's been a dream for him, really.
The usual route for apprentice jockeys is to leave school behind. But after much deliberation, Conor and his family decided that he would stay and sit his leaving cert.
Well, I suppose we were always keen that he would continue with his education. We weren't really sure if that was possible to have an apprenticeship and continue with your education. But I suppose really what made that possible was that when we met David Watchman.
the first thing he said to us was make sure he stays at school.
Oh, it's very important. This business is anything can happen. You never know what's around the next corner. He's an intelligent fella, talented fella, and he may as well finish to his leaving, and he's doing very well whilst in school. So I don't see it's definitely not hindering his performance.
Well, my parents said that really it would be a good idea to go back, and Mr. Watchman then said that when I went up there for the summer, that he said that I should go back and that I could ride at the same time.
That opened up the possibility that he could have an apprenticeship and complete his leaving cert.
Conor is a very hard-working student. He's very bright, but most of all, I suppose he's modest both about his racing and about his schoolwork. It's working for him in the fact that he can do his homework and ride exceptionally well at the same time. It shows the other students that it's not all about academics, that it's also about nurturing their individual talents.
The school has been very supportive of me. The teachers have been very good, giving me time off, and they've been a great help in letting me catch up on the work, and all the people in the class have been good too. Whenever I need help with stuff, they'd help me.
Even the last couple of months there now, he's got a really different attitude towards education. He don't want to do the leaving cert just for the sake of doing it. He wants to do the best he can.
I like learning new things and being here with the friends and stuff. It's good, but I'm looking forward to finishing it up now soon and going out working with them full time.
Conor's riding career could not have got off to a better start. His first ride was the stuff of dreams.
When Leopardstown, my first ride, I was very nervous. I didn't really know what to expect, and it's all a bit of a blur, really.
Precious Stone has come right through on the near side now for Conor King, the win going away.
It was a bit surreal. I didn't know, kind of pinching myself a bit. It was only when people started to say well done, really, that I really felt that it had happened, but it was a great feeling.
Yeah, I was delighted. I couldn't believe it. It was like a dream come true.
It was brilliant, yeah. I mean, we stood there and just thought, wow, I suppose we were delighted that he got a ride. First of all, that he'd get a ride, his first ride at the track, and that was a big day. And then to be at Leopardstown, a famous track, and, riding in famous colours for, that you're watching for years, and suddenly he's there in the parade ring, and you're thinking, God, this is real now.
He seems to have, horses seem to run from He seems to have an innate sense of where the winning line is, and good judge of pace, a good clock in his head. He seems to have a lot of attributes you need to be a very good jockey.
I didn't expect things to take off as quick as they did. Just this summer has been unbelievable, but my parents were very good to me, driving me all over the country from day one, even when I was doing the pony racing. Without them, it couldn't be done really.